Moco.Net production.
At first, the abandoned factory seemed like a straightforward Mega Man level. The level design was on point, enemies were well placed, and there are some classic Mega Man inspired design choices here. Then I hit the wall. There is a section I just cannot pass. It's a shame too, because I was really enjoying the level. As soon as I heard the disappearing block sound effect, I knew I was in for trouble. But I did not think I was in for an unfair level design. I died over and over again trying to beat this part, as you can see. Everything else was good. My suggestion is to try and remember, as the creator, you might find it easy, but some players aren't as good as you. I'm looking forward to more levels from this creator, Model Y. Keep me posted. A classic in the making. This type of level is what I love to play through, and please bear with me, I will be saying this a lot in these level reviews. I'll be honest, at the start of the level, I thought I was in for a cheaply made course. I'm glad that I couldn't have been more wrong. PolyCarbonly, man, is a great level. It falls just short of the quality that Capcom provides us, but it's still expertly designed. I spent 20 minutes playing it, death after death, but so good that I actually still carried on. There are some good level gimmicks. Now, level gimmicks aren't a bad thing, by the way, thrown in as well, in the form of timed bombs. As far as items go, you have everything you need. Once I found out I had access to the jetpack, I was good to go. The level took an entirely different vibe. I arrived at the boss, cycled through my power-ups, found the right one, and bam, I was done. You owe it to yourself to play this one, a guaranteed good time. I'll be looking out for more from this creator. JunkYard 4 was a tough level. I spent just about 20 minutes on the verge of giving up on the second half. I'd call it well designed, but there are a few tough parts that could use some tightening up. The sense of satisfaction for completing it is there, and I'm glad I stuck with it. The part I was stuck on, in my opinion, doesn't really fit Mega Man. It's too tough and requires too much pinpoint accuracy controls to get through. It's done in a way that I don't think Mega Man games have done before. The rest of the level is fine though, and is very fun. Aesthetically, the whole level matches up. The enemies look like they belong, and the platforming sections are tough at first, but once learned are a breeze the next time you face it. A true sign of good level design. Thank God for the second checkpoint, as I would have given up if it was not for it. I recommend this level, but just know what you're in for. Have dedication, and you will have fun with it. Illusion Man is a very well thought out course, but in the end, it was just a bit too much for me to handle. You can say I lacked the Mega Man skills to complete it, but not for lack of trying, as I tried for about 30 minutes. Level wise, it is pretty clever. There is a section that had disappearing floors when touched. There were layers of disappearing floors, and with each layer, you have to think on the fly on how you can survive, without touching the spikes. This had me thinking outside the box. By touching and getting hit by an enemy, it bought me enough time for the floor to disappear and ground myself, only to do it again and again. Like I said, it proved too much for me to handle. If you are looking for a challenge and are looking for something different, then I can recommend this level. The water purification plant level is my favorite Mega Man Maker course yet. It flows well, there aren't any overly hard sections. I can only give it my highest compliment by saying this is something that Capcom could have made. Something that wouldn't be out of place in an actual Mega Man game. You have your choice of Mega Man, Bass, and Proto Man at the start. I went with Proto Man. There are only a few different enemies throughout, and it puts them to good use. Nothing is placed for the sake of just being there. It is well thought out. I was finished with the whole level in just about 10 minutes. A perfectly placed course. Difficulty-wise, I put it at easy. But just because a level is easy doesn't mean it can't be good. In fact, I died in a few spots while learning the layout, and learned the layout I did. I've never seen the water being polluted gimmick. Even the boss uses it to good effect. Very clever. I highly recommend this level to anybody looking for a Capcom style level.